MLB Network brings you baseball from under the lights at Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Ought to be a good one here between the Chicago Cubs and the Philadelphia Phillies. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off tonight for the Cubs, second baseman.
First offering on its way. And the first pitch of the night here is taken for ball one, and we're officially underway in Philadelphia. Now he'll step off. And he'll step off and try again. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Hoskins waits on it. Makes the play, one away. And now here's the versatile outfielder Albert Almora Jr. His lifetime line against Velasquez. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Ball one to start the at-bat. Ball and a strike.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Missed with a slider. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. The 2-1 is looked at for ball three. Popped him up. Santana has a play. He's got it, and there are two down now. The next Cub up, Javier Baez. First pitch of the at-bat. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Herrera on the run. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Ready now, Odubel Herrera. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Chopped toward the second baseman. There to play it is Zobrist. Throws in time, and that's out number one. Into the box now, Rhys Hoskins, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Hot shot on the ground is short. Gloved by Russell. And there are two away now. Here's Carlos Santana now. No one aboard for him, and two gone here in the first. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Two out, nobody on. This one's down to third. Baez fields it cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So in now for Chicago, Anthony Rizzo. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Anthony Rizzo.
First delivery to him on the way. First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball one. 1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 1-2 is taken high above the zone.
2-2.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Here's the young catcher Wilson Contreras. His lifetime line against Velasquez. He's 1 for 2. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike one. Hard hit ball to second. Hernandez is up with it. Throw on to first, two gone. Standing in, Kyle Schwarber. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Oh, ran it in on the fists. 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Michael Franco set to lead off the home half of the second.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Schwarber has a read on it. 1 down. Digging in, the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. His head-to-head history with Montgomery. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Grounder down the line at third. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And a fastball flew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Digging in, Aaron Altair trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. 1-1 to Aaron Altair. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Now at the plate, Jorge Alfaro. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey, I love that pitch right there, and that's where he's going to have to work. He's going to have to work.
The 2-1 home. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Here's Jason Hayward now. His lifetime line against Velasquez. He's 1 for 4.
Jason Hayward.
Hit to third. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Stepping up to the plate, Addison Russell. First pitch on its way. And a fastball just a bit up. Fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Back up the middle. And that's the first hit in this one for the Cubbies. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with 1 away. And now the Cubs. Pitcher Mike Montgomery. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. He's ready. Here's the first offering. He's running. Now a bunt attempt here. The 0-1 pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the end.
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base. A square to bunt, and it's popped up. That lands foul, and he's down on strikes for the second out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Ben Zobrist. He flied out leading off the ball game. And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. First delivery to him on the way. Runner's on his way to third. Strike called. Now the throw down. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. He's running again. Pitch inside the throw. And he'll be tagged out. It's digging in now for Philadelphia. Vince Velasquez. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Check swing called strike 0-1. Ball 1. The 1-1. Misses. Ball 2. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Nope. A nice job by the retreating first baseman to look it in for the out. Settling in now, number 4. He'll get his first shot with the bat here. A ball and no strikes. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Popped him up. Baez waits on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. First pitch on its way. Breaking ball in for a strike.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
And he fouls this one off. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Cut fastball misses 2-2. Phillies are still looking to crack into the hit column in this one. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway. And digging in for his second at-bat, Albert Almora. He'll lead it off against Vince Velasquez. And he'll step off and try again. First pitch of the at-bat. Popped him up. And that's going to land foul. And before the 0-1 pitch, he'll step out of the box and get his bearings a bit. 0-1, here it comes. Leaves a slider right over the middle. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Popped up. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Javier Baez. He flew out in his last at-bat. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. Ball and a strike. Two balls and a strike to Javi Baez.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
Count even at 2-2. The 2-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Thought this middle of the order might give him a fight and put up a little bit of resistance, but that
threw it right past him. A swing and a miss. Digging in to try it again. Reese Hoskins set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Schwarber has it, and it's a quick out, number one. Here's the first pitch to him. Very weakly on the ground. One ball and one strike to the Phillies' first baseman. The 1-1. Taken, strike two.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone. Nope. First pitch is a curveball that's inside, 1-0.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike two. Started to go around, but it's a called third. Coming to the plate now, Wilson Contreras comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Up and away to start the inning, it's 1-0.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike three called anyway, and that's out number one. At the plate, Kyle Schwarber looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Now a step off as they try. Trying to get on the same page. And he'll step off. Lifted in the air out to left field. Franco onto the grass. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. Here's Jason Hayward now. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a slider tails outside for ball one.
2 quick outs in this inning so far. His pitch count is really down. I think one of the keys is he's been attacking the strike zone early on, making these guys swing the bat so far in this one.
Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind. 2-1. Slow roller back to the mound. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Striding in once again, Cesar Hernandez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Popped him up.
Hernandez.
Baez shading to his right, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Aaron Altair. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. Left side, Baez has it on to first, and very quickly 2 are gone in the home fifth. Striding in, Jorge Alfaro. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Zobrist is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. Digging in for his second at-bat, Addison Russell. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Addison Russell.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Russell behind 0-2.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Tried to throw the fastball by him, but it's high, 1-2. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. A dive, and he knocks it down. Striding in once again, Mike Montgomery. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Mike Montgomery.
First things first, here's a throw over. Oh, and it throws him, and they got him. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. Throw gets him, 2 down. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Ben Zobrist. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time. Now here it comes. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Zobrist, or Zorilla as he's sometimes called. He was taken in the 6th round back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Zobrist with a 1-2 count now. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think that's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball. Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Vince Velasquez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 4. He popped out in his first trip. First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball 1. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. No runs, no hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. He's in complete control of that at-bat from beginning to end, as that last one's waved at and missed for route number 2. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Get down the line at first. Rizzo is there, and he is out on the tag. Digging in to try it again, Albert Almora. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody puts something together to try to score a run.
Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball, 1-1. 1-2 now.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Popped up. Velasquez is there. 1 away. Digging in once again, Javier Baez. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
Too high. 1-2. No runs, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. Missed with a slider. Fastball is outside. It's full now, 3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Got him to go down swinging there. Javier Baez is the second out in the 7th inning. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one just missed outside. Popped him up. Alfaro over to his right. Just about ready for baseball on MLB Network as you get a look at beautiful Yankee Stadium in Bronx, New York. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Philadelphia Phillies and the New York Yankees. It's interleague baseball on MLB Network. So striding forward now, Odubel Herrera, and we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And we kick things off tonight with a swing and a miss for a first pitch strike as we're underway. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Check swing here as they'll appeal it down to Eric Summerskill at third, and he says no swing, so it's ball one. And that misses 2-2. Well, the mercury has dipped under 50, 49 degrees here at first pitch. Full count to Herrera, 3-2.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Now a swing and a miss on the fastball. Then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening. First pitch of the at-bat. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Slider's in for a strike. Hit hard down the line, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And foul, though it had the home run distance. Now another 2-2. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Bird ranging into shallow right. 2 down. So next to the plate for the Phils, Carlos Santana.
Carlos Santana.
Wind up and the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And that is a foul ball. Just missing extra bases deep in the corner. And the changeup is way low that time. Michael Franco would be next. Just getting started here in the Bronx. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great. Here's Brett Gardner now as he'll lead things off in the home first. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Throws him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Heflin in foul ground. But it's the third baseman who gets there to make the play. And that's the first out of the inning.
Right fielder, Aaron Judge.
And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
One thing I'm going to keep my eye on with this young starter on the mound is how he's able to stay ahead of hitters. It makes pitching at this level a lot easier. And when you're trying to establish yourself in the big leagues, you're going to have a much better time doing that if you attack hitters from the get-go.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2. 3-2 pitch. Is swung on and missed. He got him. Here's Didi Gregorius. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. And that one stayed up a little high. So 1-1 is taken for strike 2.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Mike Franco. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Oh, might not have been where he was hoping to put that pitch, but he somehow gets a swing on it anyway. Strike 1. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there. But you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interested to see what he goes to.
3-2 full count. Hit sharply on the ground. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Cesar Hernandez. First pitch on its way. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. And low, it's a ball and a strike. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Got a piece. It's 2-2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. Aaron Altair is on deck. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. Here comes the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
1-1 to Aaron Altair. Chopped weakly to the left. He's got it. And he is in there. Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Nick Williams. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0.
The pitcher has to find a way to minimize damage here. Maybe take 2 outs for 1 run. Who cares? Get a double play, pop up, strikeout. Something to get you back in this inning.
Digging in now, Jorge Alfaro. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1.
Hey, when a pitcher's put in a tough spot, he's usually going to go to what got him here, and that's this guy's slider. Expect to see that more often.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Way outside. 1-2. Hit in the air to right field. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game. Stepping up now, number 4, and their runners at the corners now. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Gardner is there, and that's the 3rd out. Leading off the inning, Giancarlo Stanton, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. called strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike two.
Hey, he got away with that one right there. If he's going to live up there, spinning it up top of the zone, he's going to get hurt.
Now a swing and a miss, and Stanton is down on strikes for round number one. Digging in now for the Yankees, Greg Bird. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Hey, I love that pitch right there, and that's where he's going to have to work. He's going to have to work down in the zone. This is a hitter's park. We all know the ball flies, and if he's going to keep the ball in the yard, he's got to execute down to the hollow of the knee.
And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now. Check his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball two. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. Phillies have an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. Behind 0-2 now. Another 0-2 home. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
I don't know if that was a great take or he got fooled. He's certainly trying to play it off like he did.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. And, oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. No balls and 1 strike. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Romine moving to his left. 1 out. Here's Carlos Santana now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Grounded up the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Herrera's off and running. Pitches a called strike. The throw. He's safe. Herrera, the runner at second with 1 away. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. Throw gets him. 2 down. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Michael Franco. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
2 outs here with a runner at third. Franco ahead with a 3-1 count now.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And the run is in to score from third. It's a 2-0 ball game. Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. A ball and a strike. A runner on first with 2 away. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. And this one gets away. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Lifted the other way to left center. Here comes Gardner. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Here's Neil Walker as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
A little too tall that time. 3-1 now. Now the 3-2 pitch. Is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Next for New York, Austin Romine. First offering on its way. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Make it 7 in a row. My gracious, he is simply unhittable right now. 2 away. Here's the first pitch to him.
Number 25.
Looks at a curveball on the outside corner. Slider up that he gets a call on.
Hey, that's case in point right there. He thought that was going to hollow out his rib and ended up being a strike.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. 1-2 pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
8 straight strikeouts. You got to be kidding me. Ready now.
Leading off for Philadelphia.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
1-0 the count. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
That's one of the hardest things to do in this game. You know he's sitting fastball. That ball starts to slide away from him. You have to have some serious strong hands and wrists not to commit right there.
Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Nick Williams. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gregorius is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Stepping in, Jorge Alfaro. He hit a sac fly earlier. Here's the first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. And that misses. 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now. 3-2. Number 4 would be next. And this one misses for ball 4. So the Phillies have got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Now batting.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Runners off for second. Pitch inside the throw. And he is out. Here's Brett Gardner now.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Here he comes again, 1-2. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. Missed with a breaking ball. Judge, who fittingly gets the nickname All Rise. This is his 2nd year as a major leaguer. 2 balls and no strikes.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
The 3-1. Inside, he misses, ball 4. Ready for another chance? Didi Gregorius. He got called out on strikes his last time through. The 0-1 on its way. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Yankees still on the lookout for hit number 1 here. The 0-2 once more is swung on and missed. He got him. Giancarlo Stanton now looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Throw over to the bag, and he is tagged out here. Digging in for his second at-bat, number 4 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Number 4.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
So the Phillies. First pitch on its way. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd. A foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. And this is chopped foul with the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Lifted the other way to left center. Hicks on the move. Oh no, looked like he had it, but it goes right by him. Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded. And he will make it all the way to third now, as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. Ready for another. First offering on its way. Popped him up. There to play it is Walker, and there are 2 gone now. So now Carlos Santana. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Lays off 1-0. Pereira at third with 2 away. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies' first baseman. In for strike 2. Now check swing, but that's in there for. Leading off the inning, Giancarlo Stanton. And they'll need him to get something going here.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? they don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
2 balls and no strikes, the count to Stanton. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
He'll be kicking himself tonight if he doesn't come up with a big knock right here. That pitch was in a hittable location, and a hitter of this caliber usually doesn't let that go by.
Curveball that time, not even close.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
Fouled away. And before the big 3-2 pitch, time is called at home plate. And now he'll reconsider as he looks for a strikeout pitch. Another full count offering on its way. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. This is on the ground over to first. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Yankees. Digging in to try it again, Aaron Hicks. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0 pitch is his slider, swung on and missed, 1-1.
Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going for his team. They are getting shut out in the 5th inning, but that's exactly why they're getting shut out. You need to keyhole and stay on the attack and make this pitcher come in the middle of the plate.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame.
Third baseman, Neil.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And it's fouled away.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Herrera's there. And that's the 3rd out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Maikel Franco. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance.
Maikel Franco.
Drilled down the line, but a foul ball here, 0-1. But this will get foul for strike 2. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
Judge is under it. He's got it 1 away. Digging in once again, Cesar Hernandez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Popped him up. Walker has room in foul territory. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Riding in once again, Aaron Altair. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Missed with a slider. The 1-1 home. Skied down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Swing and a ground ball to third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Digging in now
for the Yankees. Catcher, Austin.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. That misses. 2-0.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
Over at the knees, and that's the 2nd strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. First offering on its way. Great tilt on the slider on the inside corner. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Another slow breaking ball that misses down low. Lifted in the air out to right. Hernandez ranging into shallow right. 2 gone. So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Brett Gardner. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. First pitch of the at-bat. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
That fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Back here in the Bronx. It's on to the 7th inning now with the Phillies out in front, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to pound the zone with all different options.
Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Another 2-2 offering. Hit out towards second. And that's through into right, so a leadoff single here to start the 7th. Ready once again, Jorge Alfaro. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch on its way. High in the air out to center field. Hicks is under it. And that's the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, number 4. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Yankees. Number 68, Ellen.
Here's the first pitch to him. Runners on the move for second. Strike taken to throw. And in fact, there will be no throw as he loses that. Now the 0-1. Just a tick behind for a strike.
All right, as a hitter right here, you got to know he's throwing you tough pitches. He does not want to miss over the heart of the plate. That's when you step out, regroup, maybe sit over the heart of the plate, knowing that he's trying to execute so well, he might miss right down the middle.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Odubel Herrera will be next. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Runner breaks for third. And a step off. And they're going to put the tag on him at third. Very careless that time. this big Aaron Judge.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
Somebody needs to go rattle the cage right here. Take the bats and start throwing them all over the dugout to get these boys going. If this continues, I guarantee you see a different lineup tomorrow.
That's a ball. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. So striding in, Didi Gregorius. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike one. Takes a pitch high and away for ball one. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a neck-high fastball that time.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Giancarlo Stanton now. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. 0-1 the count. Here's the 0-1. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Odubel Herrera. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. Tap down the line. That rolls foul for strike one. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. So here's the Phillies DH, Rhys Hoskins. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. Bouncer down the line, taken by Walker. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Here's Carlos Santana now, and he's 0 in this one, batting out of the 3 spot. From the stretch. Needed a sand wedge for that one, swung on and missed.
Hey, when I see a swing like that, this guy made up his mind before that pitcher even came set. He was pulling the trigger no matter what.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Maikel Franco. Previous history against Dellin Betances. Small sample, a perfect 1-for-1. Grounded back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. Now in the box, Cesar Hernandez. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. And that's taken high and outside for ball one. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan of bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
A ball and a strike now to Bird. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
2-2 the count. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Up with it, Alfaro. And he makes the throw to first. Bird is retired, and there's one away. Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. And he misses again, 2-0.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone to get himself back in this count.
There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. He loses him on ball 4. Digging in now, Neil Walker. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball just a bit high. Swung on and missed, 1-1.
That was a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
Walker lays off there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Fastball that just misses inside. Austin Romine, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. 3-1 pitch is a slider, and he can't pull the trigger. It's 3-2 now.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that runner in first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
Oh, but the feet of the shortstop is off the mark. Luckily for them, the left fielder retrieves this ball quickly. Next for New York, Austin Romine. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Tommy Hunter enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning.
Number 40, Tommy Hunter.
Here comes the first pitch. And that one just missed outside. Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count.
Watching him on the mound right now, I think he's just having trouble throwing strikes to this guy. Up only 2 runs? I don't think he's working around him.
3-0 to him now. 3-0 is looked at for the first strike. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. And now he'll step off and raise his hand towards second, but he'll just hold on to it. Getting a few steps off the second there. Now the pitch. There's a strike. Throws him on the bender there, and he's in the hole 0-2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Good lead off the second there. Now the pitch. And he struck him out. So a masterful job of being. So next to the plate for the Phils, Aaron Altair. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
Digging in and looking for more, Nick Williams. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit hard on the ground is short. Throw on to first takes care of him, and the top of the 9th is proving unfruitful thus far. 2 quick outs here. Coming to the plate now, Jorge Alfaro. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. To third. Walker's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Here's Brett Gardner now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Now he'll step off and rethink it. And signals crossed that time, so he'll step off and try again. First offering on its way.
Nope.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
No strike.
Now he'll step off. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. And there's ball 3.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
And that is the start they were looking for, down by 2, as that misses for ball 4. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go.
Now pitching. For Philadelphia, number 50. Seven, Luis Garcia.
He's set, and the pitch. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. And look out as that one ran in and got him. Here's Didi Gregorius. Matchup numbers with Luis Garcia. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Garcia features an absolute power slider, and he uses it a lot. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement on that pitch.
Yeah, Matt, and this is one of the reasons why this guy is so hard to square up. and get the barrel of that on. He throws hard, and this slider that he throws, it takes a sharp break down, and it's really hard to get the barrel on it. You'll see lots of swings and misses, and he can throw this pitch 3-4 times in a row and still make hitters look bad.
And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with one away. Digging in once again, Giancarlo Stanton, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. And that one stayed up a little high.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit it now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Phillies, number 58.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Check swing here as they'll appeal it down to Eric Summersgill at third. And he says no. Likely nothing up at third, but he'll step off and looking back anyway. Tying and winning runs on base here with 1 big out. 2 balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Here now the 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. So stepping in, Aaron Hicks, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball just a bit up. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul for the second strike. Last chance for the Yankees. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. 1 strike from a shutout. Here it comes. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Here now the 2-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Well, you know he wants that one pitch back that led to the lone hit, but it was pretty awesome watching him do his thing. He had guys off balance and flailing at the plate all game long, so he really was the story.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 2 runs on 5 hits. No errors. Left 7 men on base. For the Yankees, no runs, just 1 hit, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 25 minutes. Our paid attendance here tonight at Yankee Stadium, 53,325. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely.
MLB coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Chicago Cubs. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Into the box now, Odubel Herrera. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And we are underway from Wrigley as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. Oof, and we are in for some tough conditions tonight. 41 degrees at game time. 3-0 to him now. The 3-1 pitch. It's the outside corner for the second strike. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Half patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. Coming to the plate now, Rhys Hoskins. Now the pitch. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
The 2-1 on its way. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1. On deck, Carlos Santana. Called a strike, and it's full 3-2. The 3-2 pitch. Count remains full. Just getting things underway here at Wrigley. Popped him up. Zobrist over to his left. And that's the second out of the inning. So now Carlos Santana. In past meetings with Jose Quintana, he's got 8 hits in 43 tries. He's taken him deep once. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0 is taken high above the zone. Line toward the alley in left center. And that will be a base hit here for Santana. So Maikel Franco will get a chance to hit this inning following the 2-out success. But fortunately, he'll hold on at first with just a single. So next to the plate for the Phils, Maikel Franco. Inside with the sinker, and that'll keep him honest at the plate.
He's got to find a way to grab some composure out there and not let this inning get away from him. He was dominating, and now he goes out and gives up a 2-out single and then almost drills a guy. Get back in the zone.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Too high. Ball 3.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away. The 1-0 home. Goes to third with it, and he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
And he'll step off here and make sure he doesn't have any ideas over there at third. He's set. Here it comes. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Schwarber is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Here it comes on 0-2. Missed with a breaking ball.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Altair is there to put it away for out number 1. The next Cub up, Addison Russell, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1. Now look out as that pitch sends him tumbling to the ground.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2. Here's the first pitch to him. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
When a hitter is showing he's unable to resist those inside pitches, you just might as well keep going in there and hope he keeps chasing. Those weren't strikes, but he wanted to hit them anyway.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. The 1-2. Check the swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. Ready now, Aaron Altair. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Right fielder, Aaron Altair.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Schwarber is there. One pitch, one out. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Nick Pivetta. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. Well, tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. Now batting, number 4. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Pivetta, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Here's the 1-1. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The 1-2 is a sinker that misses for a ball. 2-2. Right down Main Street, caught him looking. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. No balls and a strike to count. Fouled away. The 0-2 once more. There's a fastball that misses.
One pitch shy of 40 for him right now, and he's not even out of the second inning of work. He's definitely not being as efficient on the mound as he'd like.
Lifted into center field. Moving under at half. Oh no, it drops. Pivetta is on his way home. And he's in safely at third as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 on its way. And it's fouled away. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fouled off.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Here comes another 0-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. First pitch on its way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Contreras is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And the throw is there to record the first down. So in now for Chicago, Anthony Rizzo. Pitch on the way. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1. The 0-2 home. And he fouls this one off. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. And now the Cubs pitcher, Jose Quintana. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Here's the first pitch to him. And there he goes towards second. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Runner going a second time. On attempt misses. The throw down. Oh, but he thought better of it as he aborted the steal attempt and headed back to first. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
Fouled away. Rizzo, base runner at first with 1 out. Lifted down the line in left. Hoskins on the move. He can't get to it. This one's down, and he's safe. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1.
Step out of the box and wash that one off, because that was an ugly swing.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. Happ, 23 years old. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Now in the box, Javier Baez. First delivery to him on the way. And a whiff at a good slider that time. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset.
A swing and a miss. That retires this. Digging in for his second at-bat, Carlos Santana. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. And a curveball, 79 miles an hour. It's in there, 0-2.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit.
And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. And that'll hit off the ivy out there. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. And he is into third with a leadoff triple. Digging in to try it again, Michael Franco reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Good looking sinker on the inside corner. Great changeup there in the dirt for the third strike. And he makes the throw to first. Franco is retired, and there's one away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cesar Hernandez. He's looking to make this a 2-0 game if he can perhaps get a ball airborne here. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. 2 balls, no strikes now, batting with 1 out and a runner at third.
Great situation to be up at the plate right now. But if you're on the mound, there is absolutely no reason to give in to him. Stay on the outer quadrants of the plate and don't get beat in the middle.
And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning. As a look, now the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Steve Cishek is forced onto the mound now following the injury.
Number 41.
He's running. Pitch inside. The throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Now the 1-1 pitch. Looked at for ball 3.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Cishek rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. To 2-2 now.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone, but if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
Looks at a sinker on the outside corner.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
Hit out towards second. Zobrist has it. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Leading off the inning. Kyle
Leading up for the Cubs, left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Now look out as he's got to hit the deck here. It's ball one. 1-1 to Schwarber.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
So he sets him down swinging. Kyle Schwarber is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Strike one to start the at-bat. One out, nobody on. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. Zobrist with a 1-2 count now.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Hoskins waits on it. And that's the 3rd out. Striding in. Once again, number 4 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. A called strike over the outside corner. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. The 3-1 is taken for strike 2. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1. The numbers head-to-head with Steve Cishek. He's 1 for 2.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Smoked on the ground up the middle. And a glove flip for 1. On to Rizzo, and it's a double play. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. They'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Ball and a strike. And that one stayed up a little high.
I know you're standing on the mound and you got 2 quick outs right here, but you have to respect the fact that this lineup can hit you.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Here's Jason Hayward now, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Right fielder.
First pitch coming, here it is.
Hayward.
Lifted into center field. Hernandez has a play. Oh, don't know what happened there, but he missed it. Ready for another chance? Wilson Contreras. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. The breaking ball that time in for a strike. But a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame.
Anthony Rizzo.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a fastball just a bit up.
Hey, you think the game plan is to pitch this guy inside? They plunked him in the first at bat, and they're clearly coming right back in again.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. And it's fouled away. Now the 2-1. There's a sharp slider taken low for a ball. Fouled off. And now in advance of a big 3-2 pitch, time is called at the plate as he'll press the reset button. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third, and bring him up, says Albert Almora. We'll get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 5, Albert Almora.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. High in the air into shallow left center. Hoskins is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Cubs,
Carlos Santana will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1. Hit back up the middle. Russell's got it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Ready for another shot now. Maikel Franco. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. And a neck-high fastball that time. Ball 2.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
2 runs, 3 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Phillies so far. Franco ahead with a 3-1 count now. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
And that's the 2nd out.
now batting.
Ready once again, Cesar Hernandez. Lifetime against Brian Dunsing. He's 1 for 2. Here's the first pitch to him. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. And Hayward will make the catch, and that ends the inning. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Swing and a miss on a ball in his eyes. 1 strike.
I don't know if this is great deception by the pitcher, great arm action, or just bad offensive approach. They got to find a way to get something in the zone. Somebody's got to be willing to take a pitch, maybe move something the other way to kind of calibrate what the strike zone is going to be.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Third baseman.
Here's Javier Baez. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now. Here it comes. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
Up next for the Cubs.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kyle Schwarber. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Schwarber, a 25-year-old. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. And he lays off for ball 1.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there, that backdoor slider. That's a very difficult pitch to throw, and particularly throw for a strike. Just missed that outside corner right there, but a good pitch and a tough take there by the hitter.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
Hey, this offense needs to check themselves right now. They have to find a way to get somebody on base and get this guy out of the stretch and make him a little bit uncomfortable. I mean, they're 1 strike away from being shut out through 5.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Schwarber leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Now a quick move here to step off and look the runner back. And he fouls this one off. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The next 0-2. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. Riding in once again, Addison Russell. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. From the stretch, here's the pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Digging in to try it again, Jorge Alfaro. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. This one's down to third. Baez able to get there. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Ready for another shot now, Aaron Altair. He went down on strikes last time up. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. 1-1 to Aaron Altair. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Hit down the third baseline. Scooped up on the backhand. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Ready for another chance? Nick Pivetta hitting in his own turn with his guys up by 2 in inning number 6. No balls and a strike to count. A 1 pitch on its way. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. A 1-ball, 2-strike count to the Phillies pitcher.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Sinker, 3-2 now.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in control.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss. Digging in once again, Jason Hayward. They'll get things started here in the second half of the sixth.
Jason Hayward.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. A ball and a strike.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Counts even to Hayward. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
And Santana will watch it into the glove for the first out. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
I mean, that's just an awesome curveball right there. A 12-6 breaker with nasty downward tilt. You know, the game's getting back to that good 4-seam fastball breaking ball instead of the sinker slider guy.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Wilson Contreras goes down for the second out here in the bottom half.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Ready once again, number 4. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hit hard on the ground to short. Russell has it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Odubel Herrera. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Called strike. 0-2.
Hey, that's case in point right there. He thought that was going to hollow out his rib and ended up being a strike.
1-2.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Howe is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Standing in, Rhys Hoskins. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Drilled to the left side. And that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now. So that hit extends the inning for Carlos Santana. So now Carlos Santana. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Loud contact there, but it's well fouled.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to...
Meanwhile here, a stolen base attempt. So in now for Chicago, Brian Dunsing. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7.
Your attention, please. Now pitching. For Philadelphia, number 46, Adam Warren.
Chris Jimenez is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1. A ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. Popped him up. Alfaro waits on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. The head-to-head with Adam Morgan. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. First delivery to him on the way. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. 2 out, nobody on. In there, 1-2 now.
One pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
Now a slider can't make it back to that outside edge, and that takes the count to 2-2 now.
Tried to work in the backdoor break.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is Justin Wilson has been summoned from the bullpen, as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 37.
Carlos Santana will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. 0-1 the count. High in the air out towards shallow right. There to take it is Zobrist, and that's out number 1. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Michael Franco. He was a ground out victim last time up. The 0-1 on its way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. 2 runs, 4 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Phillies so far. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now the payoff pitch home. Hit on the ground out to short. Gloved by Russell. And there's out number 2. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Cesar Hernandez. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way. Strike 1 to start the at bat. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. And coming to the plate now, Kyle Schwarber. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. The windup and the 0-1. And he can't get out of the way there. So the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning. Here's Ben Zobrist now. The head-to-head with Adam Morgan. He's 2 for 3. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And a neck-high fastball that time. The 1-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. So coming to the plate, Addison Russell, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. Russell behind 0-2. Schwarber leads off first with 1 away. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. The next hub up, Jason Hayward. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. 1-0 the count. Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. 2 out with the man at first. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. Runners off for second. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Now batting, Jorge Alfaro. They'll start things off in the top of the 9th as they look for a little insurance. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
That was a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
Ball taken there, 2-1 now. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Hayward. He's got it one away. So next to the plate for the Bills, Aaron Altair. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Fouled away. Drilled right back up the middle. Russell ranging to his right, and there are two away now. So here now's the pitcher, Adam Morgan. He'll get to take his first cuts here. In there for strike one, 0-1. Nick Williams will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. Williams swings the bat and throws from the left side and stands in at 6'3". This is his first year at the big league level. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Nick Williams. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Russell is there, and that's the 3rd out. Tommy Hunter comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Number 40.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Wilson Contreras. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the 9th. From the stretch. And that one just missed outside. Two and 0 now. Hit in the air out to center field. Herrera's there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Into the box now, Anthony Rizzo. 0 for 2 with a hit by pitch so far. Zach Curtis comes on here looking to get the final 2 outs and earn the save.
Number 52.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And it's fouled away. And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. Shoots this one to first. But good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2. Now to the plate, Tommy La Stella will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 2, Tommy La Stella.
2-run game, last of the 9th with 2 away. 1-1 to Tommy La Stella. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Throw on to first, and the ball game is over. And guys, a very important outing turned in on the mound for the man you see right there. He was a big factor, of course, and is the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award.
Well, you know he wants that one pitch back that led to the lone hit, but it was pretty awesome watching him do his thing. He had guys off balance and flailing at the plate all game long, so he